Hi all, my name is Hannah and welcome to my channel. Today's little short video will be of this wonderful Citroen C5. It has the 3-litre V6 automatic. This was one of the very early C5s built during the factory. It was built on the 14th of November 2000 and it wasn't registered until 2002. So from what I can gather through Citroen themselves is once this car was obviously made, it was shipped over to Northern Ireland and it sat in the one of the Citroen showrooms for at least 2 years or so until somebody came along and bought it. Now we've had this in our family for the last 5 years. My parents absolutely love driving this car. They've taken it to Scotland quite a few times, and yeah, I'm just going to quickly show you a little more about it really. It is showing its age, but then again most Mark 1 C5s do. This one wasn't part of the Citroen 100-year event, but I took my other vehicle along and had some spares, and it's only fitting that this car, you know, should really celebrate it as well. So here you go guys. Like I said, it's a 3-litre V6. It has nice leather interior. Because we're on all lockdown, I only use this car to go to and from sort of shops and things like that. I know these cars don't really like short distances, but it's better than using my diesel car at the moment. And as you can see, nice leather interior. There's one modification I did do to this car, and that is fit a nice DAB stereo on it. It also has Bluetooth and all the other bits and pieces on it. So I'm just going to open up the bonnet and let you hear this engine purr. I mean, it's a wonderful engine. Right, so from what I can gather is looking in the service history, is this car went in for Citroen to have a service done, and one of the technicians in Citroen had done something to the engine to the point of Citroen had to replace the whole entire engine. I'm not entirely sure the reason why they had to replace the whole thing, but all I can gather is this engine wasn't original to this car. So even though the car's done 112,000 miles, from what I can gather is this engine's probably only done about 90,000, if that. So as you can hear, that's a nice sounding engine. I really like this car. I've actually nicknamed it the Audi Killer. The reason behind it is every time you drive this car, you come up to a roundabout and there's always, 9 times out of 10, there's always an Audi parked next to it. And obviously you put your foot down, response is brilliant on this car, especially if you put it into manual mode. And yeah, I've had a lot of good fun with this car, a lot of good fun. You know, touch wood, I haven't had any driving offences. I haven't got any speeding fines or anything like that. I have pushed it to near enough its limit, although it still has a lot to give. I won't tell you exactly where I did it, but the speeds were quite high, enough to make me lose my licence. But again, I'm not going to have any incriminating evidence on this video, so I still have my licence, it's still clean. I know I shouldn't be doing that, but sometimes you have so much fun, you like to push the boundaries a little bit. So as you can see, a nice piece of this car isn't for everyone's taste. There's a lot of people who hate these cars. I can't understand why. I just love the design. I love everything about these Mark 1s. It's just a shame that the X7s, you know, has completely lost its identity. The X7s are more like a Passat rather than a C5. I also own this 95 plate Citroen Xantia. It's the SX 1.9 turbo diesel. I've only recently bought this. As you can see, the bodywork is quite terrible, but that's something I'm in the process of sorting out. This car is also amazing. When I was at work, this car was actually my daily driver. You put £10 worth of diesel in it, and it will do about 150 miles quite happily on that sort of £10 worth of diesel. That's a lot more than what that thing does. If you were to floor this car, the V6 will do 9 miles a gallon, and if you really take it easy, you could just about get 45 miles a gallon out of it. So I will be doing some more videos, especially on my green C5, which is a project I'm hopefully going to be doing fairly soon as my new camera turns up, and yeah, hopefully go from there. Well guys, thank you very much for watching. Any questions at all, please leave it down in the comments, and if you're new to the channel, please subscribe. And if you wish to hear any more notifications when I upload videos, please put the tick against the bell. Anyway guys, take it easy, and thank you for watching.